Hello everybody. Alright, let's get right down to it. What I want to show you today is something that I've been really obsessed with and working on recently, and that is my take on the 5/4 clave rhythm. As long as you have a hi-hat or a jam block, you should be able to do this A-okay. So, let me get right down to just playing this for you. So it sounds like this. Yes, sounds like a lot, but we're about to break that down right now. So again, it's in 5 or 5/4. So how I came about phrasing this is in two different ways. The first way, the first half of the phrase, I should say, the first half of the phrase is in 2/4. So these are the first two beats of this 5/4. So we have, of course, 3 left over, but we'll get to that in a second. Now this is what the 2/4 measure sounds like just by itself. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's what it sounds like with time against it. And I would suggest you do practice the way I'm showing you right now, with keeping some form of time on top of it going. So now we're going to do the same thing for the measure of 3, or 3/4. Now here, this is where it gets a little odd, and it's going to throw most of you off. And here's why. The tempo is here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But it's not going to sound like that. This phrase in 3 sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. As you can see, it doesn't sound like it fits in that measure of 3, but it actually does. Here, we have 4 hits against a measure of 3, which makes it, for all those who understand polyrhythms, 4 against 3. So now I'm going to keep time on something here, and you're going to clearly see what's going on. Remember, this is in 3. See that? The pulse was in 3, but the rhythm down here was in kind of a 4. It was in 4. So you create a 4 against 3 polyrhythm in that half of the phrase. So now you got to glue both of the pieces back together. The first one, which was in 2/4, and now this one, which was in 3. And like I demonstrated at the beginning, it sounds like this all together. And you can do this also on the hi-hat. Or if you have both, you can move your left foot to both the hi-hat stand and or the jam block all at once, like so. This is something you can have fun with. So on and so forth, but I'll let you guys be adventurous with that. So, now let's go back to keeping some form of time on top of it, so now you can hear the what's the word I'm looking for? The time that takes place on top of the clave rhythm itself. I'm going to keep it here on my cowbell. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. once you get a handle of that, then you can start doing whatever the heck you want with this. But I really suggest you practice what I just demonstrated really slow, even if it's like this. So on and so forth. So now, to get this really into Afro Cuban territory, I'm going to create a cascada rhythm on the cowbell, which is alright, so on. But now, in the context of this groove, it sounds like this. Oh, I screwed that up. Let me do that again. Alright, so now it's time to bring in that left hand, which is going to play something like so. Now that looks crazy, I know, but you really got to practice this really slowly. So let's just look at the hands real quick. Alright, that's just the hands by itself. Now, if you listen real closely, when I start getting into the 3/4 phrase of this 5/4 clave rhythm, there's some shuffle activity happening with the hands here, especially on the cowbell, which is emphasizing that pulse of 4 that I was talking about earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3. Like that. Alright? So you got to practice that really slowly too. So I'll keep some time here. So 1, 2, 3. Alright? That's the tricky part of this cascada rhythm with the hands. Alright? But now, bring it back with the clave rhythm with the feet. It's going to sound like this once again. So on and so forth. And then from there, you can take it anywhere. You can take it from the cowbell to the ride cymbal, and it's going to sound like something like this. So that's pretty much what I want to show. I don't want to show too much because from this point, it's totally up to you, the viewers, or drummers, or anyone else, to take this where you wish to take it. The element of surprise is all up to you. Let your mind go wild with this concept, alright? Have fun, and I'll see you all next time.